Welcome back to the NASCAR 15 Let's Play, ladies and gentlemen. Right now I'm about to do race 31 of 36, chase race number 5, the second race of the contender round. I'm here at Kansas Speedway, here in Kansas, for the running of the Hollywood Casino 400. And last race was at Charlotte, and what a dominant performance I had there. Led 99 of the 100 laps. The only lap I did not lead was the first lap. David Reagan led the first lap. Other than that, just did a dominant performance, and also lapped the field because they had to make a second pit stop, but yet I only had to make one. It was a good strategy, and it got me the win, got me my 6th win of the season, and also got me on Mac lock in to the third round of the chase. Now we're here at Kansas Speedway, another mile-and-a-half track. I've been performing really well at the mile-and-a-half tracks. Let's see what happened here. Also, 100% difficulty, 3 rounds of qualifying, 80 laps, tire wear ×1, fuel use ×1, cautions, the black flags on, and full damage on. And let me do and accept the changes first of all. Let me do qualifying real quick, and I will be right back. Alright, so I'm back doing qualifying, or from qualifying I should say, and I qualify on the pole for this race. I had pretty good lap time, and it seemed like no one can catch me in the final round qualifying. By the way, the reason why I've been skipping qualifying or showing you guys qualifying in the last few races is because, you know, I remember several of you wanted me to show you guys qualifying, but I've noticed there's a thing that you could check on YouTube. You could check your statistics on a particular YouTube video. And I've noticed in several NASCAR 15 Let's Play videos that the times when I showed qualifying, you guys don't watch them. You just skip them to the beginning of the race and then watch the race instead. Second of all, the qualifying is so boring. What's the point of showing you guys qualifying? It's really boring. It's nothing really awesome to see. So I'm like, you know, whatever. You know, I'm not gonna show you guys qualifying anymore. Just deal with it, you know, and that's how the way it's gonna be, because you guys aren't watching the qualifying. I'm noticing that the point of the video where it shows qualifying is just low, and then as soon as the race begins, the viewing is high. So yeah, not gonna show you guys qualifying anymore. I'm telling you that right now. So you're just only gonna watch the races, which the races are more fun to watch. The qualifying is just boring. Come on, be honest. Qualifying is boring. Alright, so anyway, I qualified on the pole for this race. I'm driving my Sunoco scheme for this race, and I will be driving the Sunoco scheme for Talladega as well. Can I make it 3 wins in a row? I've gone back-to-back. I won Dover and Charlotte. Can I go 3 in a row? I won here at Kansas the last time I was here. Remember, I drove the Paris car, the Parade for Paris car. So can I sweep Kansas? We'll find out. So let's just get right onto the race. So it was a good start for me, qualifying on the pole. Let's see how this race goes. 80 laps. So here we are at Kansas Speedway, here in Kansas, for the running of the Hollywood Casino 400. Should be a good race. Trying to go for 3 in a row. And yeah, I've not gone 3 in a row ever in NASCAR 15 Let's Play. Season 1 never happened. So let's see if it happens here. Look at those hot air balloons. That's awesome. So I qualified on the pole. Regan Smith starts 2nd. Jamie McMurray starts 3rd. And Greg Biffle starts 4th. And there's the flyover. Very nice. Very nice indeed. And let's just see what happens in this race. There's the... Oh, yeah, there's the Runners Trophy if you win here at Kansas Speedway. So here we go. Here we go. The pace car is off. I will lead the field down to the green flag alongside Regan Smith as we're set to go for the 5th race of the chase, the 31st race of the season, and the 2nd race of the contender round. Here we go, mile-and-a-half track, 80 laps. Green flag is in the air. We are underway here at Kansas Speedway. Side by side, who's going to lead the first lap? And Kevin Harvick just barely led the first lap. He's side by side for the race lead right now. but I clear Harvick coming off turn number 2. Now, it looks like I could be leading this next lap here. Now, I'm already locked in for the 3rd round of chase going into Martinsville Speedway. So it's not like I have anything to lose for these next 2 races here at Kansas and then at Talladega. However, I would still like to win some more races, including this one. Harvick hanging in there behind me. He's not letting me get away. When Harvick's usually up front, he's right there. He usually shows up. I'm leading the race. Kevin Harvick 2nd, Jamie McMurray 3rd, Regis Smith has fallen back to 4th. As a matter of fact, Jeff Gordon is trying to battle with Regis Smith for the 4th spot. And I believe Gordon just took the 4th spot away from Regis Smith. Seems like my car is tight right now on the bottom. I want to see if I could just run the outside lane. Maybe I'll perform better up there. Because here comes Harvick and McMurray. I'll give plenty of room right now. No point of trying to block a lane, you know, if they have a run on me. Second of all, it's too early in the race to do that. Hold on, what just popped up on my computer? God darn it, I hate that ad coming up on my screen. Sorry about that, guys. This ad that lately is keep popping up on my computer screen. It's not like a virus ad, it's just, I don't know what it is. It has something to do with computers, though. Remember, at Chicagoland Speedway, I qualified 21st in that race. This is basically the same configuration as the Chicagoland Speedway. Finished 2nd that race. See if I can finish 1 spot better. I think that's Matt Kenseth in the 5th spot in that DeWalt car. So by the way, this is the first video that I am recording since my mother just came back from the hospital. She just came back from the hospital earlier today, and she's doing really well. She's resting up right now, but the most important thing she told me, I guess, is not just taking care of her, but she wants me to keep making YouTube videos. So here I am, while she's resting, I'm recording this video, and this will go up tomorrow on Saturday. But yep, she's back home. Just want to say thank you all for the prayers and support that you have sent to her. But she's doing really well right now. So now, there was an... Hold on, if someone doesn't get it by the 3rd ring, I will pick it up. Okay, is anyone gonna get it?
Call from T.R. Lawrence Field.
Did someone pick it up? I don't know if someone just picked it up. Did someone pick it up? Alright, yeah, someone picked it up, alright. I need to get into the habit where I just need to keep my phone in silent mode. Even my telephone as well. Because, you know, they know that my mom, my dad, and of course Zach knows too when I'm recording. I always ask him, I always tell him that, hey, I'm about to record, can you pick up the phone if it happens to ring? So, they do a good job at it, so. And of course, if it's for me, then they'll let me know. Alright, so let's just get back into the race. So 10 laps completed here at Kansas Speedway. In the 5th race of the chase, the 2nd race of the contender round. I am leading the way. Kevin Harvick 2nd, Jeff Gordon 3rd, Jamie McMurray 4th. I haven't pulled away from the field. You know, Harvick and the rest of the field has been staying with me. Looks like the top 5's pulled away. Then there's one other car that's catching up as well. By the way, I have set the fastest lap of the race with a 29.82 so far. That was on lap number 2. But anything could change with that. I'm trying to run this outside lane, the middle to outside lane. I usually try to run up there in the mile-and-a-half tracks, and I'm doing really well with that right now. Also trying to save my tires a bit as well. It looks like McMurray is underneath Jeff Gordon for the 3rd spot. I mean, Jeff Gordon just got up past McMurray for the 3rd spot, and it looks like McMurray wants it back. Oh, my eye itches. Ah, I'm better. So I'm not as strong in this race so far than what I was at Charlotte. Remember at Charlotte, previous race, I pulled away. But Charlotte and Kansas is a different configuration. Even though they're both mile-and-a-half tracks, they're different configuration, different banking, different looks to it. So, yeah. It's been staying by 2-3 tenths ahead of Harvick. I've been running the outside lane, Harvick on the bottom. Looks like Harvick's been running better on the bottom. So, there's been 4 races in a row so far where it's been caution-free. Haven't had a yellow flag yet in the chase. The last time there was a yellow flag was at Richmond. So, could we make it 5 in a row of not having any cautions? I can guarantee you it could, that streak of caution-free could end at Talladega, or it definitely will end at Martinsville, I tell you that much. If there's no caution at Talladega, it will definitely end at Martinsville. Because the way I'm going to be performing there, it's not going to be great. The only track I really have a chance to win in the 3rd round is at Texas. Although remember, in Season 3 of the NASCAR 14 Let's Play, I won at Phoenix somehow. It was a miracle there. So who knows? As long as I don't choke it away at Texas, I think I'll be okay. Also kept a clean race car. Didn't hit the wall once in that Charlotte race. See if I can do that again here. I kept a clean race car since Dover. And also it's because, you know, I'm not being too aggressive right now. I'm actually taking it easy, even though I'm still out front. But that's also another reason why I haven't been pulling away from Harvick or the rest of the field. It looks like the top 7 of the field has pulled away, and then from 8th on back you got that big pack that's falling back, but the top 7 has really pulled away. Wow, what happened to Jeff going there? I don't know. Whoa, and then who was that? Like, I think that's Kenseth, but he just made a move on Gordon, like, wow. I don't know what, yeah, it is Kenseth, because I just looked up at the leaderboard. So Jeff Gordon falling back to 6th. I don't know what happened to him there. He was running 3rd. I don't know if he got loose or tight, that he had to get out of the gas. What happened there? Be 60 laps to go this time by. I'm leading away. Kevin Harvick 2nd. Jamie McMurray 3rd. And Matt Kenseth 4th. And I believe that's Brad Keselowski in 5th. I believe. And then Jeff Gordon 6th, and then I can't tell who's that in 7th. I believe, is that Casey Kane in 7th? I can't tell. Thought I saw Farmers just a little bit, trying to recognize the car from way up here. I don't know who it is. We'll find out soon, I guess. So now the question is, when will pit stops happen? Can I make it at least at a halfway point before I have to make a pit stop? I did that at Dover. I did that at Charlotte. Can I do it again here? Same thing with Talladega as well. Can I do the same thing there? And we're going to find out shortly. The halfway point is after you complete 40 laps in this race. As soon as you get to lap 41, that's when the second half of the race starts. So I led all but the first lap so far. Kevin Harvick barely edged me out to lead the first lap of the race. But then I got by him on the second lap and been leading ever since. But he's hanging right there with me. I mean, he's not letting me get away. The top 7 from 2nd to 6th on back is not really getting away. I'm not really getting away from them at all. So we got 57 laps to go, my bad. Well, I seem like I'm going higher and higher up the racetrack each lap. I don't know if that's because my car is a little tight. It looked like McMurray was trying to take a peek on Harvick, getting underneath him for 2nd. Didn't quite get there. Matt Kenseth is trying to get there into the mix as well. Looks like I'm pulling away just a little bit, but I think it's because McMurray was trying to get around Harvick, you know. And he's still trying to get around Harvick. But so far, so good in this race. I believe that's Brad Keselowski on the outside. Matt Kenseth right now couldn't quite get there. I assume that's Brad Keselowski. Here comes Harvick. He's going to take a peek underneath me on the inside to try to take the lead. But I hold him off. So far, so good in this race. It's just the top 7 that's pulled away, and then you got 8th on back. That's the rest of the field right now. Whoa, man. I don't know what happened to Keselowski. McMurray had a run there. My cat just sneezed. I don't know if you heard that. Bless you. McMurray on the outside of Harvick for 2nd. Can he get around him? Into turn number 3. Still side by side. Matt Kenseth just got sideways there. Gordon back to the 4th spot. Side by side. Still for the 2nd spot. McMurray outside. Harvick on the inside. Harvick holds McMurray off right now. McMurray taking another run outside off turn number 2 on Harvick. And McMurray looked like he had to get out of the gas there. 50 laps to go. I'm still leading the race. Kevin Harvick 2nd, Jamie McMurray 3rd, Jeff Gordon 4th. McMurray still outside of Harvick. Still trying to battle for the second spot. And McMurray does take the second spot away from Kevin Harvick. So McMurray finally gets around Harvick. Took him a few laps to get around him, but he did it. Scratching my head, that's why I went down in the apron. It looks like Harvick trying to see if he can get back to the second spot. What's helping me is, since they're side by side, it's helping me pull away just a little bit. Had to get out of the gas there just a bit. I'm trying to get to the halfway point before I have to make my pit stop. Even though I have nothing to lose at this point, still like to try to stay out. Trying to pull away right now. I'm in the orange on my fuel gauge right now. When will the first set of drivers come in to pit? Or will they wait until we get to the halfway point? I would think they would. I mean, if I can do it, so can they. Oh, turn, car. It's like McMurray and I are trying to pull away just a little bit on Harvick and Gordon, and then the rest of the top 7. Just a little bit. I've led 35 laps so far in this race. Ooh, got really high there. Had to really get out of the gas. However, I still hold off McMurray coming off turn number 2. I had to really get out of the gas there. Almost got into the outside wall. Could have gone to the outside wall. I'm probably going to loosen up this car some, because this car is getting a little tight. No one has come down pit road yet. I'm assuming they're probably going to wait till we get to the halfway point. Definitely will get there. I would think they'll wait till we get to the halfway point. Here comes one car down pit road right now. That's Michael Annette. He just got put a lap down, though. He was going to be put a lap down anyway. Wow, I pulled away from McMurray. 6/10 now. I think this is the biggest lead I've had so far. Gonna make pit stops soon. Almost got into the wall there. I've been getting tight in turns 1 and 2 the last couple of laps. Yep, looks like everyone's going to try to do it at the halfway point, except for a couple of cars. Next time by will be the halfway point. You have to complete 40 laps to let it count. Alright, you know what? I'm going to pit right now. Nah, you know what? I'll wait. I'll wait on it a bit. Looks like the top 7 is staying out right now. Alright, here's the halfway point. 40 laps completed here at Kansas Speedway, Kansas. fifth race of the chase, second race of the contender round here at Kansas Speedway. I'm leading the race. Jamie McMurray second, Kevin Harvick third, Jeff Gordon fourth. I've led 39 laps. The only lap I did not lead was the first lap. Harvick barely edged me out to lead the first lap of the race. Man, I am just getting tight. Here comes McMurray for the race lead. We made a little bit of contact there. Still going to lead this lap, but McMurray underneath me for the race lead. Look at my right front tire. Not looking good. I believe that's Josh Wise up there leaving pit road ahead of me. Alright, and look, here comes McMurray. And looks like only McMurray's coming down pit road. I'm going to stay out for another lap. There's the rest of the field leaving pit road right now. Man, there's 3 wide back there. You know, Harvick got held up and the rest of the field got held up because McMurray was coming down pit road. That's why it was smart for me to be up on the outside lane. Alright, are they coming down pit road this time by? Here comes nope. Harvick's coming down pit road. And here comes some more drivers coming off pit road right now. Oh boy, this is going to be a mess. This is going to be a mess. This is going to be a mess. Thank you. Thank you. Wow, Logano's back here. This is not where... You know, Logano had a bad finish at Charlotte. He's going to probably have a bad finish here again. This is not good for him if he wants to stay in the chase. Here comes Oh, no, I thought Matt Kenseth was going to come down pit road. Johnson's back here as well. Remember, he won at Chicagoland Speedway a few races ago. Lap traffic. I'm going to have to deal with. Looks like Johnson's been in the wall, too. Because he had the right side all scratched up. Oh, lap traffic. Not helping me at all. Alright, I'm pitting next time by. Next time by, I'm pitting. Next time by. There's no way I can make another couple of laps. I'm pitting next time by. Wow, Danica Patrick, new fastest lap. 29.68. By 10th over my fastest lap. Like I said, I'm pitting this time by. Except this car is just getting way too tight. I can't handle this car right now. And I'm about run out of fuel, so. Okay, Boyer, you go. Because I know you ain't going to hold up for me. Gotta get down to 45 miles per hour. I think I got down slow enough. Alright. Track bar, wedge. No. Do that. Alright, I think I should be good to go. Matt Kenseth still stays out. I know Keselowski, Jeff Gordon, and Casey Kane still stays out. Those top 4 have not pitted yet. Here I come down pit road for first and only pit stop. And I'm out in the way. Here I go. Here comes McMurray. Oh, sideways, leaving pit road. And does not look like I get a speed penalty. I thought I went a little bit fast because I mean, even though the pit road speed is 45 miles per hour, they give you at least 5 miles per hour, so you can go up to at least 50. But I think I came down pit road at 51 miles per hour. So, alright, I'll take it. I did get passed by McMurray. I could have probably had McMurray in front of me had I not got sideways leaving pit road. Matt Kenseth, Brad Keselowski, Jeff Gordon, and Casey Kane have not yet pitted. When are they going to pit? Oh, this car is handling very good right now. Trying to see if I could catch McMurray. This would be for the race lead. McMurray would be the race leader. Also, remember, McMurray came in, what, about 2-3 laps early before me? before I came down pit road. So he had the fresher tires for a couple laps better than me. Harvick is back there though. Alright, computer. Trying to catch McMurray. I have a good shot of going 3 in a row. Trying to also get my 7th win of the season. I'm right there with McMurray, trying to stay with him. Now the question is, when will Matt Kenseth, Brad Keselowski, Jeff Gordon, and Kasey Kahne come down pit road? Remember, this same situation happened a lot of times actually lately, where they stay out as long as they can for no reason, even though they're running low on fuel. It's just a glitch. I know they're gonna have to pit before this race is over. Trying to catch McMurray. He's pulling away from me just a little bit. I don't like the looks of that. By the way, Kurt Busch has the new fast lap of the race, 29.58. That's over 2/10 better than mine. My fastest lap. Seems like I catch McMurray a little bit going into 1 and 2, but then 3 and 4 is when he has the better corner. This car's handling better than what it did. I appreciate that. Suit 2.5 tenths behind him. Oh, I got close to the outside wall going into 1. Didn't touch it though, but it was awfully close. There's Casey Mears ahead of us. He's gonna be a factor for me. Better get out of the way. I'm catching McMurray right here. Trying to get to him. So this would be for the race lead. Gotta run on him. Thank you, Mears, for getting out of the gas and letting us go. That's some courtesy right there, you know? On the outside, McMurray, just not enough because he's going to hold me off turn number 2. It'll be 25 laps to go for Matt Kenseth. Here we go, outside McMurray. This would be for the race lead, but for right now, it's for the top 5. I got high there. I had to get out of the gas a little bit. This would be for the 5th spot. Harvick is 1.8 seconds back from McMurray and I. He's no threat right now. He's almost 2 seconds back. It might just be between me and Jamie McMurray battling for the win in the final laps here at Kansas. Trying to stay with him. Chase Elliott up there ahead of us. Boy, man, Chase Elliott. Definitely close. Trying to stay with McMurray. I'm trying not to let him get away from me. I have a good shot of going 3 in a row, get my 7th win of the season. I mean, I have nothing to lose at this point since I'm locked into the 3rd round after the win at Charlotte. But I would still like to go for some wins. Remember how Joey Logano did it? Boy, did I get tied off turn number 4. Almost hit the wall. Matt Kenseth is in the chase. Actually, as a matter of fact, you got the top 3 that are in the chase. Matt Kenseth, Jeff Gordon, Brad Keselowski in the top 3 right now. They're still competing in the chase for the championship. Kasey Kahne, who's running 4th, or I assume he's still running 4th, he's not in the chase. He got eliminated after Dover. So Matt Kenseth Jeff Gordon and Brad Keselowski looking for a way to lock themselves in to the third round of chase. But again, they're going to have to pit. Question is, when are they going to have to pit? Speaking of pitting, here comes Matt Kenseth down pit road. Matt Kenseth down pit road, and this is going to be with 20 laps to go. As a matter of fact, the top 4 is pitting. Brad Keselowski, Jeff Gordon, and Casey Kane down pit road as well. That means we're going to have me and Jay McMurray in the top 2. So Jay McMurray will have the race lead, and I will be in second, unless if I can catch McMurray. Michael Waltrip ahead of us right now. He's going to be put a lap down. And here we go, 20 laps to go here at Kansas Speedway. Jay McMurray will be the race leader. Actually, here comes Matt Kenseth. Matt Kenseth ain't going to be too far behind us either. We are still going to get around. Oh, Waltrip, come on, dude. Get out of the way. So McMurray out front. I'm running second. Matt Kenseth third. Kevin Harvick fourth. That's the top 4. Oh, man, McMurray, don't pull away from me now. Come on, Waltrip, you gotta get out of here, man. I don't need Waltrip up here interfering. Come on, Michael, get out of here. Matt Kenseth hanging in there. Now, Matt Kenseth is gonna have the fresher tires than me and McMurray. So here comes Kenseth. He's actually catching McMurray and I. Oh, 18 laps to go. I am catching McMurray just a little bit. This could be a battle for the win. It could be the top 3 that's going to battle out. Matt Kenseth is in the mix. He's probably going to be here. So one of the 3 of us is going to win this race. Will it be McMurray? Will it be me going 3 in a row? Or will it be Kenseth? Got to run on McMurray. Off 4 down the front straightaway. That's what I need, is getting runs on him. And then try to get a good run going into the corner as well. My car is starting to get a little tight. It's not handling like it was after the pit stop. It's starting to get a little tight, but I'm still going to try to go for it. I'm going to run my line, see if I can catch McMurray. Here comes Kenseth. Oh, Kenseth! I guess he got tight or got sideways. He was in my draft, though. 16 laps to go. Here I come on McMurray. And I'm going to try to pass McMurray on the outside lane because McMurray's going to hog the bottom lane. He's not going to let me pass him on the bottom. So I got to try to get around him on the outside lane. And if we get side by side, Kenseth is going to catch us. See, I get the runs off 4. That's what's helping me. I'm going to go for it. Underneath Jamie McMurray. 15 laps to go. And I clear him. I get by McMurray. I am up to the race lead with 15 laps to go. Now, can I hold on for the last 15 laps? That's a good sight for me. So McMurray's been out front for a little while, but now it looks like I'm pulling away as well. Here comes Matt Kenseth for the second spot. But my car is just tight. How long can I hold? Oh, what? What happened to Kenseth there? I don't know what's been happening to Kenseth the last few laps, but he's been doing that a lot. Now Harvick has caught him, so I guess it's still going to be between me and McMurray for now. Harvick just got around Kenseth for the 3rd spot. Actually, they're still side by side for the 3rd spot. I don't know what's been happening to Kenseth the last couple of laps, but he's been doing that. Every time he seemed like he'd get behind someone, he goes up the racetrack and he has to get on the brakes. He has to let up. Oh, God. Oh, my God. My left index finger on my left hand all the way up to the right side of the controller holding the throttle down because I was scratching my head. I'm pulling away from McMurray. That's a good sight for me. But I'm about to hit some lap traffic. Lap traffic could come into play. Look at this pack of cars ahead of me. what I'm going to have to deal with. Cole Witt is the first car I have to deal with, but then as soon as I get up there, it's going to be a big traffic of lap cars. Looks like Kansas still held off Harvick for third. 12 laps to go. Well, this isn't as dominant for me than I was at Charlotte. It's still good enough. Now, it looks like Cole Witt is going to be running the outside lane. That means I'm going to have to try and get by him on the bottom lane. Because he's going to hog that outside lane. And I haven't been that strong on the bottom lane, honestly. See? Just, alright, and then I go up the racetrack, got right behind Cole Witt. They do not want that to happen to me. McMurray's going to catch me just a little bit. See, I can't run the bottom lane. I go up the racetrack every time. It's been happening to me a lot on my own out tracks. 10 laps to go here at Kansas Speedway. For the 31st race of the season, the 5th race of the chase, the 2nd race of the contender round. I'm leading away. Jamie McMurray 2nd, Matt Kenseth 3rd, Kevin Harvick 4th. Kurt Busch has the fastest lap of the race with a 29.58. Mine's a 29.82. Can I make it 3 wins in a row? 3 straight wins. One at Dover, one at Charlotte. Charlotte is what helped me lock myself into the 3rd round of the chase. I have nothing to lose at this point, but just to try and get some more wins. Jamie McMurray, however, is catching up to me. See, I've just been going up the racetrack. My car is starting to get tight. That's not what I've been wanting. Here comes McMurray, though. And will the lap traffic come into play some more on me and McMurray? That could really make a difference in the outcome of who wins this race. McMurray's not letting me get away. 8 laps to go. This could be interesting in the final few laps. But we have enough fuel to make it to the end. We're good to go. This is just for the win now. I'm on the outside lane. McMurray on the bottom. McMurray's been running strong on the bottom lane. That's where he's going to be. Stenhouse ahead of me. Remember, Ricky Stenhouse was in the chase in Season 1, not in Season 2. Looks like I pulled away from McMurray just a little bit. Remember, lap traffic's going to start coming into play. Oh, what happened to Stenhouse there? Had to get out of the gas here. I think that's Denny Hamlin also up there ahead of me. Denny Hamlin eliminated from the chase after Dover as well. Does not make the 2nd round. Boy, am I just tight on the bottom lane. I just cannot hold it down there. And that's what's going to help McMurray with this lap traffic. 6 laps to go. Now, what's really going to come into play if Hamlin and Vickers stay side by side, it's going to be hard to get around them unless one of them just let them go. It looks like that's the case right now. Now, Vickers looks like he's going to be on the bottom lane. It looks like Stenhouse now going to be on the bottom lane as well, but Hamlin's up there on the outside. Whoa, Vickers! 5 laps to go here at Kansas Speedway. Can I hold off McMurray in 5 laps to go 3 in a row? And then I have a really good, strong chance at Talladega. McMurray on the outside, Vickers. I mean, McMurray is just not going to let me get away. McMurray's right there. He's 2 tenths behind me. I've been looking in my mirror more than the windshield. But I have to start looking at my windshield more as well, because look at this big traffic jam. 4 laps to go. McMurray's getting held up by Vickers, though. Oh boy, look at this up here. Oh, am I splitting the middle? This is risky. But it could help me get away from McMurray. Oh god, I just been so tight on the bottom lane. I can't hold it down there. We're still 3 wide. Gonna come off 4. 3 laps to go. I'm leading away. McMurray 4 tenths behind me. Okay, Hamlin is going to hold me up just a little bit. Wow, look at McMurray. I mean, McMurray's not going to let me get away, guys. See, I can't hold the bottom lane. Here comes McMurray. Oh, boy. Oh, man. Side by side for the race lead. McMurray to the lead with 2 laps to go. Lap traffic. It's what could cost me a chance. See, I just been too tight on the bottom. It's just that Hamlin won't let me have the spot. I'm gonna move him if he doesn't get out of my way. Oh my god, Hamlin, get out of here. You're not in the chase anymore. Golly. Oh, here we go. Outside of McMurray for the race lead. White flag is out. Final lap here at Kansas Speedway. I'm up front. Can I still hold on for one more lap, though? Oh, Allgaier, he's going to hold me up. Thanks, Allgaier. Down the back straightaway for the final time. Side by side for the lead. I'm going to go into turn number 3. Too tight. Here we come. Can I get a run on the outside lane? This is coming to the checker flag. And... oh, who got it? Yes, I got it. Wow. Woohoo. Side. Wow. Just edged out McMurray. That was an exciting finish. Boy, was lap traffic could have cost me a win here. Holy cow. I didn't think I had it, honestly. I thought McMurray just barely edged me out. We're going to see a photo finish after this. Wow, 3 straight wins here in the NASCAR 15 Season 2 Let's Play. 7th win of the season. But boy, was it close. I mean, I tell you what. I was tight. I had to deal with lap traffic. I mean, Hamlin wasn't getting out of the way in those couple laps. And then Allgaier, I thought was going to cost me a shot at the win. But you know what? I kept it strong up on the outside lane, trying to throttle it down. I mean, I was going to go for it no matter what. Even if I had to hit the wall off turn number 4, I was going to go for it. My car was tight coming off 4, coming to the checker flag as well. And yet, I still got around McMurray. Oh, boy. Boy, I can't wait to see a photo finish. It was awfully close. I'm celebrating big. Boy, that was probably the most exciting finish so far this season. I mean, the finish between Logano and I at Charlotte earlier this season was good, but this one as well. But this one was definitely close. Yes, in victory lane for the 3rd straight week. The 3rd straight race, I should say. I honestly can't believe I won that race. I thought I had it lost after Hamlin and Allgaier was screwing with me in the final few laps. But I kept it strong. I held on. Before we look at the photo finish, let's look at the race results here. So I win. I also led the most laps in this race, but I won over Jamie McMurray. It looks like by more than 6/100ths of a second. Jamie McMurray 2nd, Matt Kenseth 3rd, Kevin Harvick 4th, Kurt Busch 5th. He set the fastest lap of the race with a 29.58. Brad Keselowski 6th, Jeff Gordon 7th, Casey Kane 8th, Ryan Newman 9th, and Paul Menard rounds up the top 10. Greg Biffle 11th, Danica Patrick 13th, Bobby Labonte 15th, Dale Earnhardt Jr. 16th, Joey Logano 17th, Regan Smith 18th, and Clint Boyd rounds up the top 20. 21st, Ryan Blaney. 22nd, Jimmy Johnson. 24th, Austin Dillon. 25th, Tony Stewart. 27th, Martin Truex Jr. And rounding out the top 30 is Kyle Busch. 31st is Eric Almirola. 32nd, AJ Allmendinger. 33rd, Carl Edwards. Trevor Bayne, 34th. Justin Allgaier, 35th. Then Denny Hamlin, 37th. And Michael Waltrip rounds up the top 40. 41st is Chase Elliott. 42nd, Casey Mears. And finishing 43rd in last place is Michael Knapp. Let's check out the photo finish. Guys, you be the judge here. The game said I won the race, but as you look at the photo finish right here, Jamie McMurray shows on this photo finish right there that he beat me by a front fender, by a nose. Because you can see his nose touching the start-finish line before I did. Yet, the game said that I won the race, and I even said during my burnouts, I thought McMurray won that race. I thought McMurray just barely beat me. But yet, the game told me that I won the race. I did the burnouts, went to victory lane and everything. Showed down the results. But then I looked here at the photo finish, and it shows that Jamie McMurray touched the start-finish line first and should have been the winner. So, a controversial finish. But, I mean, like I said, I thought McMurray had it won. Even during my burnouts, I said that. I thought McMurray just pretty much beat me. By inches, definitely. But, and it shows it right here on the photo finish. But, I mean, I'll take the win. Don't get me wrong. I just got my 3rd straight win in the NASCAR 15 Let's Play, but it shouldn't count because it shows McMurray out front. So I'm not sure if I want to be a nice guy and give it to him, but, you know, I'm just going to go what the game tells me. I mean, look at that. Even past the start-finish line, McMurray beat me. So I guess the game allowed me the win. I mean, can't blame me that I won this race, because it should have been McMurray that got the win. It would definitely have been close too. That still would have sucked if I lost this race though by that close. But I mean, to be fair, McMurray beat me to line. Even after we crossed start finish line right here, he beat me. Yeah, okay. So I guess I have to win. Controversial, definitely. Alright, so here are the point standings. Obviously, I'm already locked into the 3rd round of the chase. Picked up my 7th win of the season. Also picked up my 7th pole of the season as well. Controversial way with the finish, definitely. But who's looking good right now in the top 8 is Matt Kenseth, Jeff Gordon, Casey Kane, Brad Keselowski, Kevin Harvick, Clint Boyer, and Tony Stewart are still looking good to make their way into the 3rd round chase. However, Carl Edwards and Tony Stewart are tied for the final transfer spot. Then you got Greg Biffle, that's 1 point behind. Austin Dillon is 2 points behind. And Joey Logano is 4 points back. I mean, it's a close race for 9th through 12th. I mean, even some of these guys, if they have a bad finish, I mean, what is it, from 8th through 2nd is 25-point lead. I mean, Kenseth has a 25-point advantage over Tony Stewart and Carl Edwards. So, looking bad right now, but only by separation of 4 points is Carl Edwards, Greg Biffle, Austin Dillon, and Joey Logano. They are outside going into Talladega. If they have a good finish at Talladega and some of these guys have a bad finish there, couple of these guys, or maybe all of them, could lock themselves into the 3rd round of chase. I mean, it can definitely change from, I would say, it looks like Matt Kenseth, Jeff Gordon. Matt Kenseth and Jeff, I think Matt Kenseth might be okay. Jeff Gordon, I'm not too sure about, but Casey Kane, maybe as well. But Keselowski and these drivers here are definitely going to have to race their heart out to try and make the 3rd round of the chase. So anyway, next race is going to be at Talladega Super Speedway. It's going to be fast. It's going to be exciting. It's going to be wild. For this last race of the contender round, who's going to transfer their way into the 3rd round of the chase? Obviously, I'm locked in. It's going to be the 6th race of the chase, 32nd race of the season. It'll be 5 races left to go this season. I will see you at Talladega.